Welcome, you guys. You ever heard that old tale about whether or not you can soften bushings up by boiling them? So I got some 20-year-old Indie bushings from a set of stage 8 Indies that were super tight, unrideably tight. I'm gonna throw these in the boiling water there, leave them in for maybe about 10 minutes. I'm gonna set them up and go and see if they feel any looser and if they stay looser. I already tried this on my set of Destructo D2s and it worked really well temporarily as I was just carving around and the bushings were still hot. But as they cooled down, I got to the skate park later that day, they were still super tight. In fact, just as bad as ever. So it didn't work at all on those. But I did end up coming to the conclusion that either the kingpin's a little short or the bushing is a little bit too tall on those trucks. So they weren't a good example. That's why we're trying the Indies now. So I didn't skate a whole lot that day, but I did film a little bit from some local kids. What do you got next? No complaining, it was good. Frankie's coming in. Alright, they're nice and gushy and warm. Better make this quick. Wow, it's amazing how much it softens them up immediately. But let's see if it lasts. I am always amazed at what a shocking and immediate difference that makes. However, they're still hot, so I'm gonna skate them for about 30-40 minutes till they cool down, and then we'll see how they feel. If it doesn't start raining too much on me. So they're actually still pretty loose. I mean, I think it's about the same temperature as the day that I was trying to ride these back in October. And yeah, they feel a lot better. Gotta wax those pivot cups though. Anyways, I'll take it out for another spin tomorrow when it's a little colder and see how they feel. But man, I'm also really liking them. I got this super steep kicked killing floorboard with like a 14 and 5/16 wheelbase. And yeah, these Indies felt super heavy at first, and then all of a sudden, they felt so poppy. Well, they're doing pretty good for the most part. It's a couple days later. It still hasn't been too warm out. They're definitely not quite as soft as like a new pair of Indie bushings, like some of this current stage 11s. But for 20-year-old bushings, they're definitely good. They still have some rebound. So what that means is, like, you know, you go that way and then they spring back. So it means when you turn and then you lift up a little, it lifts back up to your feet instead of you having to overcorrect your turn. They're definitely more than rideable. So I would say in the case of these Indies, these old trucks, I think it actually did improve the break-in time quite a bit. I can't conclusively say as to whether it affected the rebound because there's really not any way for me to actually measure that. I mean, I expected a 20-year-old bushing to basically like collapse in on itself when you start trying to use it. So that also attests to the actual quality of the materials, you know, they're pretty good. As for the Destructos, I do actually think it helped, but again, the bushings are just too tall, so that was the real problem there. Anyways, I hope you guys got something into this video. Hope you found it enjoyable. Thanks for watching. Till the next one, whenever and whatever that may be. Solid, primo.